and finished fourth when I thought she was fully capable of getting amongst the medals.
So on to the first heat of the men's 4x4. Spitz, who competed in the individual with a fantastic heat win. And then the Portuguese team, Coelho, Pereira, Tavares and Dos Santos. He is just towards the back of shot previously. Burs, Bonavacia. Slightly disappointing for him to be outside of the medals in the individual events. Ramzi Angela will bring them home. So 2 out of the world indoor winning relay quartets. Schlegel, Schneider, Koch and Sanders for the Germans. They could once again be strong. We saw them break the 4x1 national record earlier. For Spain, so Oscar Husillos in the team for the heat, which is good to see. Garcia, Bua and Guyaro, the others making up the team. Slovenia have Gerkman, Meshek Koshir, Gucek and Perlan. And then the Belgians with 2 Borlée brothers and the opportunity to bring in Kevin for the final. Doom and Sakor also involved. Van der Benden was in the 4x1 relay. Really do have strength in depth, and it's not just the Borlées. Tuba, Zimny, Treniszak and Zalewski. There he is for Poland on the inside. Not having the best season, but still important parts of this Polish relay quartet. So, once again, fairly simple, top 3 in each heat, and then 2-time qualifiers across the pair of runs, with the next one coming up in around 10 minutes' time at the likes of France, Italy and Great Britain. In this one, Poland, Belgium, Slovenia, Spain, Germany, the Netherlands, Portugal and Switzerland. So here we are with the first of the 4x400 metre action. The women's heats coming up after the men's. Well, Poland and the Netherlands traditionally strong and winning quite a few international medals over the last few years. Of course, we've also had the innovation of the mixed relay at the World Championships and Olympic Games. Let's have a look as we wait for the stagger to unwind on the second leg, of course. Going nicely is Burs of the Netherlands, battling with Coelho. Switzerland there on the outside. Spitz has had an impressive championship so far. A new lifetime best earlier in the competition. Jonathan Borlée. Well, so difficult to make it into the Belgian team, in fact, these days. 2 brothers, both faster this year. Kevin, 45.12, the best Belgian in 2022. Spain just leading with Lucas Bua. Trying to hold off Lina Martin Bonavacia, who now comes to the front and looks to finish his second leg strongly. Poland well back in last place at this point. We'll hope for much better in the women 4x4, the defending champions, of course. Netherlands now starting to eke out that advantage, but I'm sure Husillos will try and respond. Top 3 going through automatically. Germany and Switzerland behind. So Joachim Dobber on this third leg, being reeled in by Husillos, looking determined, gritting his teeth. And the Germans in a relatively comfortable third place just at this moment, but it could all change. Dylan Borlée will have a bit of work to do. So Ramzi Angela of the Netherlands, Guyaro of Spain, following him closely. Just beginning to close up. Zalewski making moves. Passing two athletes. Now ahead of Dos Santos of Portugal. But can the Borlées make it in? Of course, two-time qualifying spots if you're outside the top three. Dylan Borlée fighting, but at the front, Guijarro of Spain comes past Angler of the Netherlands. And look at this between Germany and Belgium on the line. Oh, so close. But certainly Spain and the Netherlands are through to that final. 3:01.27 has come up, so fastest time by Spanish quartet this year. And it was a strong one as well. The Netherlands, who can bring in the likes of Van Diepen, perhaps for that final 3/10 behind in the end, having led most of the way round.
Nail-biting moments for the German quartet. They ran well, they ran bravely when you've got the likes of Belgium hunting you down. It has been given to the Germans. 3:01.8. Let's see what the time is for the Belgian quartet, because that was super close on the line. There are two best times available. You can see that graphic in the right-hand corner, the little Q. But the automatic qualifying going to the home nation. Good run from Spain. Good from Ramsey Angler as well. He perhaps looked slightly uncomfortable in the hurdles. Did he take part in the 400 metre hurdles? Am I making that up? Or was he on the flat? I think...
yeah, I seem to recall that he did. Now, Belgium, they ran 3 out of the 4 who won the gold medal 4 years ago. I mentioned, though, Jonathan Borlée not having the best season. Let's have a look here. Dylan closing quickly. Did dip on the line, but ultimately was just behind.
Good showing from the Dutch team. They've really asserted themselves as a relay force. In the last couple of years, you weren't used to seeing them do it, and they've just gone from strength to strength to strength. The women's team, perhaps, I don't know, it's hard to say. The men's quartet picking up a medal in Tokyo as well. The mixed relay, they're doing really well. They don't quite look like they're firing on all cylinders. See that photo finish there. Marvin Schiegel just getting a nod ahead of Dylan Borlée. We haven't got a time for the Flemish quartet yet. It's got to be down to the thousandths, perhaps.
Part of the problem, I think, for Belgium is that they've relied for so long on the Borlée family. Dylan, Jonathan and Kevin. Time is just taking its toll. It's the law of diminishing returns. They're just getting a little bit older. Kevin's now 36, I think. And there's younger, fresher legs coming in on the other teams. Still company surprises. Everybody who went through was expected. Maybe Erica Fulani, the Italian, just going out. Might have expected to see her in the final. So now it's the men's 4x400 metres second heat. On the outside, it's the always useful Italian quartet, led off by Benetti, Assetti, the former European under-20 champion, Lopez and Pivotti. On their inside, the Ukraine squad of Postanalikov, Danilenko, Babanov and Podolilko. Good French quartet. Biron, who we saw in the individual 400, Prévost, Boypart and Onder. Slovak Republic, good lead-off leg. Press it to the world indoor champion on many occasions, Pavel Maslak, Desenko and Patrick Storm on the last leg. That is a good team from the Czech Republic. Hungary's team, Aide, Mate, Wal, Molnar. Perhaps not one of the stronger teams in this heat. Turkey, Kaya Ensu, Altintas and Nezir. Well, the Turks over the last few years have produced a slew of good 400-metre runners. I think they could be in contention for a place in the final. And on the inside, Great Britain with Breyer, Mitcham, Davey and the individual bronze medalist Alex Haydock-Wilson on the anchor leg. Not perhaps one of the stronger British teams we've seen over the years, but should be good enough to make their way through to the final. So as they settle in to the blocks from the inside, it's Great Britain, Northern Ireland, Turkey, Hungary, Czech Republic, Slovak Republic, France, Ukraine, and on the outside, Italy. Well, the stagger doesn't unwind until into the second leg. So it's often slightly deceptive telling who's in the lead, but certainly at the moment, Josie Pryor on the outside for Great Britain, Northern Ireland, running blind, but he's having a good leg. So too the Czech Republic, with Martin Kresak leading the way at the moment. Josie Pryor doing well. French lead-off runner Gilles Bidon also up there. So at the moment, France, Great Britain and Czech Republic quite a way ahead of the rest. Italy also running extremely well at the moment. I should say it was Italy doing well at this stage, but France now taken over, like Prevot. Prevot being trapped by Pavel Maslak, the second leg runner Vladimir Asete. Great Britain, Northern Ireland back and forth. Quite a long way to make up at this stage, but they've got two stronger runners on the concluding legs. So it's a Sete of Italy. Now it's France with Simon Boypart. Perhaps the weakest of the four runners from the Czech Republic, Desensky. Britain and Northern Ireland trying to close the gap, making some headway. It's Brian Lopez at the back of the leading trio, and it's now about to become a quartet with some good work on this third leg from the Briton. So Lewis Davey has run an excellent leg to bring Great Britain, Northern Ireland back into contention. Brian Lopez now edging round his Czech and French counterparts, handing over, and indeed, what an excellent leg from Lewis Davey, and he hands over to Alex Haydock-Wilson. Now, Haydock-Wilson hopefully not too tired after last night's exertions, but it's 3 to go through. Czech Republic in the lead with Patrick Zorm, very experienced relay runner. France in second, Great Britain, Northern Ireland third, and now Italy's just starting to drift off the back. Pivotti losing contact with the leading trio, but it's Zorm with Francis Amdon challenging, coming up on the outside. Haydock-Wilson being pushed wide, almost out into the fourth lane. Oh. Pivotti tumbles to the track as he tries to battle for a place in the top three. Doesn't look too badly injured, maybe a bruise or two. But France and Great Britain also get through behind the Czech Republic. Czech Republic, good run there from that quartet. They don't really have too many other people. Well, realistically, nobody else to bring in. Both France and Great Britain can strengthen their quartet with bringing in people for the final. We'd certainly expect to see Matthew Hudson-Smith in there. And Italy, well, 3:02.60 for the Italians. That sees them through at the expense of Poland, And the defending champions, two-time defending champions, Belgium, get through the back door into the final as the fastest non-automatic qualifier as well.
Good run from the Czech Republic. So much experience on that squad, and they really brought it all to a fore there. The Italians are doing well to hold on in the end. You can see the Italian Hid got the baton in the lead, slipped that through the field a little bit, and he was fighting so hard in these closing stages. There was a bit of alignment kind of going on down that home straight. And the Italian having to run wide, and it's great to see him get that non-automatic qualifying spot for his team. And another loose shoelace, Alex Haydock-Wilson, failing to tie his shoelaces, much like Laura Hoffman in the women's 800 metres. Come on, guys. Basics.
I don't think he noticed, did he? He was just flying down, just battling for a place. Matthew Hudson-Smith, the individual 400-metre runner, ran the third leg on the British team that got the silver medal 4 years ago. And just wondering where they were going to introduce him in this quartet. I'd put him on the anchor leg. Where would you guys put him?
Maybe first and fourth? No, joking. They often say, you know, that second leg's a tiny bit longer, so you might want to put your strongest athlete there, but perhaps on the closing leg, because even if they're behind the likes of Belgium, maybe the Czech Republic, you'd fancy Matthew Hudson-Smith's chances of powering through the field.
I have to say that even though Great Britain and Northern Ireland finished third there, I hope our international listeners are not thinking we're being too parochial, but throw in Hudson-Smith and I think you have to make Great Britain and Northern Ireland the favourites.
So we have seen the conclusion of those two men's 4x4 relay heats. The women's will follow in a few moments.